All rise. Judge Vanderbeat court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1040, Golden case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Golden, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. This is my baby father, Jaleel Scott. I'm here to place him on child support for our child, Emery II.
You mad at him?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. Why you mad at him?
He's claiming that he only makes $40,000 a year when I know he makes well over that, and he's not taking care of our child.
Okay.
And this started off one night. We were bar hopping. I'm a bartender.
Okay.
And, things got carried away.
What do you mean by things got carried away?
How little Emery was made.
Oh. Well, I don't need those details, but...
he didn't believe that it was his child.
In this case, we have Ms. Golden, a bartender and single mother, taking Jaleel Scott, her child's father, to court. She says is not being honest about how much money he makes and isn't stepping up for their son, Henry, but Jaleel tells a very different story. He claims he was tricked, saying that during Super Bowl weekend, Ms. Golden got him drunk on Hennessy, and 9 months later, they had a baby.ms. Golden insists Jaleel earns way more than the $40,000 a year he's reporting. She even brought proof, saying he's spending big money at strip clubs and showing off on social media. Jaleel denies it, saying the flashy cash isn't his. It belongs to his friend. He says he's just a barber trying to make ends meet. So, who's telling the truth? Who's playing the victim? And what's really going on with Jaleel's income? Stick around. Judge Vanderbeat is about to set the record straight.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you guys were bar hopping and then...
Yes, ma'am.
So, you left your job. He came to your job and then y'all went bar hopping and had some drinks?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then you guys ended up getting together and you got pregnant?
Right.
All right. And so he's mad at you because you got pregnant?
He didn't believe that it was his child.
Why would he think... Well, you know what? I'll ask him that. So, you want him to pay child support today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have we done DNA testing?
Yes, ma'am. Several of those.
Several. Okay. And
all with his name on that paper.
Okay.
And the DNA saying that it was his.
And I see the last test. He has been confirmed as the father, so there is no dispute there. All right, sir. Why are you mad at her?
Because I'm gonna tell you my side of the story, all right?
All right, let's hear it.
All right, I was at the bar with my boys, kicking it. It was Super Bowl weekend. So, Kansas City, So, I'm just minding my own business, looking at the screen. All of a sudden, I see this Hennessy bottle in front of me, and this girl. I'm like, what? So she gonna offer me a drink, talking about, you could take one. I'm like, I'm trying to be sober tonight. I'm trying to go home and, kick it with the boys, play some dominoes and spades, But, I said, why not, I took one, then what happened? One turned into another, then another. The next thing I know, I wake up the next morning, she in my bed. I'm like, how you get here?
Oh.
This is where things take a turn. Jaleel flat out denied that Emery was his child, even after several DNA tests confirmed it. Let's be honest, refusing to accept paternity until the court forces your hand is a pretty common way to avoid responsibility. But here's the twist. If he was really that doubtful, why did he keep popping up at Ms. Golden's job and going out drinking with her? Something's not adding up, and Judge Vonda can see it clearly.
Oh, okay, I see why you're upset. You didn't intend for that to happen,
I didn't, not at all.
Oh, okay. She bamboozled you.
She sure did.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a baby here, and you're the father. So whether she bamboozled you or not, you have a baby that you need to take care of.
And I'm all for that. But, I just don't like the way she did it.
Okay. I understand. You want to apologize to him?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like no apologies will be happening today.
Or
Mr.
ever.
Scott. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to order you to pay child support. Is this baby on health insurance?
She's on Medicaid.
What is this baby's name?
Emery.
Well, how do you spell her name?
Emery.
Should have been Jalea.
Emery.
I don't think Jaleel is a pretty girl name, do you?
That's all right.
Right after her mommy.
Well, you know what? That could have been something that you entertained if you'd have been taking care of the baby and not saying it wasn't yours. You'd agree with me, right?
I guess so.
Okay. All right. So Emery, you said she's on Medicaid, and I heard you mention something about $40,000.
Yes.
What is wrong with that? Because he turned in some tax returns, and it actually says $42,000, so it's more than 40.
And it's more than that.
How do you know?
48,000 all over his.
This part is pure drama. Jaleel admits he woke up with no idea how Ms. Golden ended up in his bed. But somehow, he's the one who's angry. Let's be real. He drank, stayed the night, and now there's a child involved. Saying he was tricked might sound dramatic, but Judge Vonda isn't having it. Whether it was planned or not, a baby is here, and he's the father. Period.
Media flaunt money at the strip clubs.
Oh, okay.
Where is this extra income coming from?
First of all,
it ain't that 42,000 that
well, I'm actually asking the questions here, but I asked the same question. Where is this extra income coming from, sir?
I don't know where she getting that from. I'm a barber. My money is inconsistent.
Okay, so the money that she's talking about that you're flaunting on social media, is that the same 42,000?
That's sometimes
you just making it stretch.
It just be my homeboys' money. You know, I stun with theirs. You know, every.
Oh, so you stun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. It's not his money.
Bamboozling.
Oh. Well, it sounds like you both bamboozled each other. So in my opinion, you're both pretty even, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to base his child support off of this $42,000 from his tax return. That's what he turned in. If you can show proof that his income is more than $42,000, you can come back to court and I will entertain it, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
But today, this is what we're going to go off of. So at $42,000, that makes his gross $3,500 a month, which brings your net down to $2,950.42. Do you have any other children, Mr. Scott?
I got one other child.
One other child, okay. Did that mom bamboozle? I'm kidding. Okay, so one other child, that brings your child support obligation to $472. And Medicaid, I'm only allowed to take up to 9% of your gross. So 9% of that $3,500 will be $315. That has to be reimbursed to Medicaid.
Now we get to the money drama. Ms. Golden drops a major bomb. Jaleel's social media shows him throwing cash around at strip clubs while claiming he only earns $42,000 a year. She says the proof is all online, stacks of cash, flashy outfits, but not a diaper in sight. Jaleel insists the money isn't his, it belongs to his friend. But let's be honest, when you're posing with thousands of dollars in your hands, people are going to think it's yours. Judge Vonda isn't buying it, and neither is anyone else watching. You see what's going on.
Yeah. So your monthly obligation total is $787.
All right.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. And are you going to be a part of Emery's life?
Hey, I got to. It's my DNA.
Okay, all right. I would really like to see you do that. And I would like to see you guys be friends. So you have to be nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have any other questions?
That is all.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
God is good.
And now, the verdict. Judge Vonda B. orders Jaleel to pay $787 a month in child support. That total includes $472 for basic support and $315 to cover Medicaid expenses. The amount is based strictly on his tax return, which shows an income of $42,000. But here's the twist. If Ms. Golden can prove that Jaleel actually earns more, the case can be reopened. That means if she brings in receipts, bank records, or screenshots showing extra income, he could end up paying a lot more. If he's hiding money, it might just catch up with him. To sum it up, Jaleel is officially declared the father, confirmed by DNA, and now legally required to pay support. But this case wasn't just about money. It was about trust, denial, and two people tangled in a situation full of poor choices and mixed motives. Was Jaleel really set up, or is he just avoiding responsibility while showing off on Instagram? And is Ms. Golden fighting for her child's well-being, or is there more to the story? If you were shouting at your screen during this one, let us know in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe for more real courtroom drama. Every single week, we break it all down.